So it's like 1 o'clock in the morning on July 1st. My birthday, by the way. Oh, let's start here. Because I literally just said, fuck it. I'm going to start recording and whatever, upload it. So, my name is Kadil. I am 28 years old today. It's July 1st, and I have been actively trying to buy a home. I know, go me. I am trying to go through a process called NACA, Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America, as the tool for the mortgage for this home that I'm trying to buy. Okay, boom, got that out the way. So in NACA, you have to do classes, volunteer work in exchange for no down payment, no mortgage insurance, and a below market interest rate, or below whatever it is, like the standard. Like I think the standard is like 6 something, and right now, well, the last time I checked, NACA's interest rate was 5.65, if I'm not mistaken. You get these cool options to like buy down your interest rate, so that's cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Excuse me. Cause it's like 1 o'clock in the morning again on July 1st, my birthday. So yeah, I'm trying to work through NACA. I've been debating on a couple of homes. At first, I wanted to stay away from new builds, but I don't know. There's something about walking into a brand new house. It's like, oh my God, it's new. Even though, granted, new builds do have a reputation of having like issues with them, but my realtor was suggesting that I should get an inspection before I move into the home and an inspection a year after I'm in the home. So there's that. The new build that I was really interested in. Okay, pause. We're gonna get into the home. Here we go. The new build that I was really interested in was by Lennar. I forget the name of the type of home it was, but basically they bought this style of home from another builder, and they're not making that style of home anymore. It was like 200,000. I walked through, loved it. And then the next day, which was yesterday, we talked to the lady at the property who's like in charge of selling the homes or whatever, and she was like, that model had been basically sold to an investor, so they can't sell the home, which is great. Like, why do you need this home? You already have like so many homes. You don't need this home. Okay, whatever. So now I'm stuck between another style of home in that community or finding a new home altogether. And I think that I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the other style of home in that community. I checked my email a couple of minutes ago, and they had dropped the prices. So I was like, okay, boom, happy birthday to me. Maybe this is a sign from the universe that I should just go ahead and go through with this home. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reach out to my realtor tomorrow because we're scheduled to go look at some pre-existing homes. Some of them people are still living in, so probably still gonna go see those. But if I'm not just overly in love with what I find, I'm gonna tell her that I want to move forward with the Lennar homes. I hope she also doesn't think that I'm like giving her a hard time, because I have this thing like internally, emotionally in my mind that I don't want to give people a hard time. They kept on asking me like, "What do you want? What are you looking for?" And I don't know. I was 27. I'm 28. Like, I don't have this magical, I don't know what I want in a home. This is my first home that I'm buying. And I haven't lived in that many homes as an adult. So I think I've only lived in one home when I was in college. Excuse me. I was renting it. But whatever. That's beside the point. Okay, I'm going to wrap this video up with saying that if you're interested in NACA, it is a good program. There are a lot of perks of trying to use NACA as a tool to secure a home. What I can say is I've had a lot of questions from my counselor, and because I am not using a NACA in-house realtor, I feel like I've reached out to my counselor several times with questions that my realtor is like, you might need to ask your NACA counselor. And basically, my NACA counselor refers me back to my realtor, and basically it's saying like, have your realtor call or contact the real estate development portion of NACA. It's called the Red Team. I guess in the next video I'll go through like the different teams in NACA. So that is a little bit discouraging, because it shouldn't matter really if you're working through a NACA in-house agent or a outside realtor. And I'm pretty good with like expressing myself when it's written out, like my questions are written out pretty well, I think. It kind of makes you feel dismissed, like, okay, I'm not here to help you with that. And granted, it might not be in your exact wheelhouse, but like, it just has made me feel a little bit alone. So, but my realtor did say that she would be taking the NACA realtor class today. The class is today, so she said she was going to take that class. So hopefully she gets some insight onto like what would be the process, so that maybe moving forward I could figure out how to move forward with securing this home, because I think that's what I want to do. Anywho, this is just me spitballing at 2 a.m. So if anybody's out there in Conroe, Texas that is interested in using NACA to buy their first home, hopefully these little random vlogs help. That's all I got. Bye, y'all.